Warrior, and a shocking reversal from the UN, that would be the United Nations, a place I'm not all that happy with in the last couple of years. As I've dug in, I do my research. I am now going to tell you about Special Rapporteur Reem Alsalem. Now, what's a Special Rapporteur? That is a person, let me break it down, a person who is given a position at the UN with significant different credentials to study and bring forth the realities about a situation. And Reem Alsalem, who began her tenure as Special Rapporteur, specializes in, she began in 2021, and she specializes in gender violence, women and girls. And why I'm telling you this is so shocking is because the UN, and one of the reasons that I started, to be honest with you, I'm nothing if I'm not honest at the Warriors, is that because, I don't want to show up when I'm invited to trafficking events, exploitation events, and it turns out to be a photo op. I want boots on the ground. I want take action in the United States and around the globe. Although we focus on the United States at the Warriors, we also have to focus here and there on the globe. It all fits together. Violence against girls and women. War-torn countries, most women and girls are used as weapons and they are raped and robbed. So I'm putting a warning out right now that some of the things I say may not be what you want to hear, but it's the reality. I'm saying this is a shocking reversal because the UN has always said, well, and again I break it down, well, sex work is work. That has been the line they have been towing now for a while. And they have said that women in vulnerable and marginalized communities may not have a choice, and this is their only option to make money. We at the Warriors have always disagreed strongly with a lot of our bipartisan partners with this line that prostitution, that's the sex trade, is inherently violent. In the last few years, we have multiple studies that prove what we are saying is the truth. But let's go back a little bit. How can the UN even debate this? United Nations, the good of all countries, the good of all people, humanitarian, and they have to debate about the sex trade? But I'll tell you, I'll take anything that is positive, anything that is going forward, anything that will share the truths with you, warriors out there, that this brave woman brought forth at the end of last week, just a couple of days ago, her findings and reported complete opposition to what the UN has been putting out there, that it is time to support women and girls. Sex work is violence. Prostitution is violence. Why we at the Warriors use a hashtag, prostitution is violence, because that's the best way to describe it. People have to understand in 2024, it is critical and crucial to understand the abuse, the horribleness. And again, we're a family show. I don't want to go into detail, but I'll have some reports, some links in the body of this video. There's nothing just two people getting together, somebody paying for another person's body. It is violence these days. And the demand is younger and younger. I always tell you that, warrior. We're talking many children. Why? Why are we allowing this? So, hats off. We'll be following up because today there's a debate, the opposition side saying sex work is work. Now think about that. I say no little girl or boy wakes up and says, I want to be a prostitute when I grow up. I want to do sex work. No, nobody says that. So we have to do better. Community creates change. I'm going to put the full report and statements by Special Rapporteur Reem Alsalem in the body so you can read it for yourself. You can make some decisions. Please subscribe to these videos, our channel, share, make comments, like. We want to build community. After all, our hashtag is community creates change. Thank you always for donating, supporting, volunteering, everything that we're putting out there. We don't have enough hours in the day to do everything. That is how critical and crucial this whole sexual exploitation, human trafficking issues are surrounding all of us. Keep in mind, Trafficking, exploitation takes place in every town, city, and rural area across America. There are no exceptions. Hug your children. Talk open and honestly with them. Guard the internet. Talk to them. Remember, it is opening up the front door and letting the world in, and I know you don't want to do that. Thank you for listening. Join us, always. Whatever you can do, help us. And remember, each and every day, go out and be a warrior.